You'd better. What goes through the mind of the lesser narcissist when he has decided that he must respond with regard to some transgressor, some traitor, some disloyal appliance which has affronted him in some way? What are his thoughts as he bears down on the one who now represents everything that he despises? Whether they have escaped him, exposed him, challenged him, or some other capital crime against the lesser narc empire, what is his response? This is a glimpse inside to understand what is his mindset. You'd better fucking get in line, you bitch, because you've messed with the wrong Marine. You'd better get your backside back where it belongs and do as you're told. You'd better shut your hole, open your legs, and give me what is my right. You'd better keep your mouth shut, otherwise I will shut it for you. You'd better not go crying to your brothers, or I will beat the shit out of them too. You'd better get back to our home, and you'd better be there by the time I get back. Do you hear me? You'd better listen to me, and you'd better listen good. I own you. You are mine. And if you so much as think of ratting on me, I will make your life not worth living. You'd better understand that I wear the trousers around here, and the sooner you get used to that, then the easier it is going to be. You'd better not start letting your mouth flap to people and telling lies about me. You know what happened last time you did that. You'd better do as you are told, because it is for your own good, yeah? You'd better get back here and do it straight away. Do you hear me? You'd better have a good excuse for what you've done. I'm sick of you not doing what I want. You'd better learn your place, missy. You'd better get this house tidied. You'd better have my dinner ready. You'd better have some money for my beers. You'd better not have eaten my donuts. You'd better get that damn child of yours to shut up so I can watch the game in peace. You'd better dress pretty for me. You'd better stop dressing like a whore. You'd better stop talking to the neighbour, because I know what's going on. I'm not stupid. You'd better stop with those long words you use, thinking you are all clever and mighty. You'd better forget any idea of going back to school. You belong here with me. You better remember who looks after you. You better remember that if it wasn't for me, you'd still be living in that shithole with no money. You'd better not be taking a piss out of me. You'd better not call me stupid. You'd better not treat me like a fool. You better stop with those ideas. You won't be anything. You'd better stop trying to better yourself. You'd better stay with me. You'd better stay away from her. She's trouble, I tell you. You'd better tell your mother to shut her mouth. Who does she think she is, talking to me like that? You better give it me, or I will just take it anyway. You better stop making things up. You'd better leave me alone. Can't you see I'm tired? You'd better stop your moaning. I'll get a job when I want to. You better stop your nagging, or I will make you stop. You better stop going on about your needs. I'm sick of you being selfish. You better give me a baby soon, or I'm finding someone who will. You better get rid of it, because I sure as hell don't want no kid. You better go to the clinic. You better be in when I get home, or there will be hell to pay. You better have it fixed, or else. You better stay out of my way, because I am this far from beating you down. You better stop taking his side. You better believe me when I tell you I didn't do nothing. You better not call the cops. You better not say anything. You better tell them the truth and that you made a mistake. You better tell them I was here all night. You better not touch my phone. You better let me see your phone. You better not complain. You better not moan. You better give it to me, or I will just do it anyway. You better get a new one then. You better pass me a beer. You better find some money. You better get off my case. You better clean this place. It's a shithole. You better get off your fat ass and do some work. You better run back home, or I will come and drag you back. You better tell your father to keep his nose out, or I will break it. You better answer me. You better pick up. You better open this fucking door, or I swear I will kick it down. You better not be seeing anybody else. You better be in by 10. You better not be flirting with him or I will kill you both. You better stop going out. You better stay in. You better do what I want. You better know what I mean. You better not make me repeat myself. You'd better wipe it up and get on with it. You'd better pretend everything is all right. You better make sure he's gone when I get home from the yard. You better not have those kids there. You better ring your mom and tell her you're fine. You better get used to it because that's the way it is. You better enjoy yourself. You'd better smile. You better stop that crying. You better show you like it. You better show me that you care. You better do it right this time. You better get on with it. You better start showing me some respect. You better realize that I'm the boss. You better start earning your keep. You'd better stop complaining. You better shit or get off the pot. You better show me that you love me. You better stop being jealous. You better realize they're my friends. You'd better stop being such a pain in the ass. You better stop trying to be better than you are. You better remember where you came from. You better get it with the program. You better do it my way or get the fuck out. You better stop this. You better quit messing around. You better suck it and suck it good. You better have something I like to eat. You better not have made any of that foreign rubbish. You better have paid the bills. You better not have used my car. You better not have let her in. You better not have spoken against me. You better let me do it or I'll find someone who will. You better put out for me. You better take it and not cry. You better quit asking. You better know what I meant. You better stop trying to confuse me. You better stop blaming me when it's your fault. You better get out of my way. You better see that you do. You better tell him what's going to happen if he keeps doing that. You better be a good mother. You better start taking better care of me. You better smile. You better get me something for this headache. You better quit your back chat. You better make this pain go away. You better make this mess and get it cleaned. You better take the day off work to look after me. You better get your mum to have those damn kids. You better give me some peace. You better stay home and help me. You better go and find someone who can help. You better get it fixed. You better deal with it. You better sort it out. You better not have done. You better not have fucked it up. You better realize I can do what I want. You better know you can't stop me. You better understand I call the shots round here. You better do what's right or else. You better know who is the boss. You'd better stop being a bitch. You better keep your legs shut. You better be a man. You better stop being a pussy. You better be there. You better be here. You better be nowhere I can find you. You better make things good again. You better be waiting for me. You better not be going to your parents. You better not be telling tales about me. You better not be ringing the police. You better not be grassing me up to them. You better get back home right away if you know what's right for you. You better do what I fucking well want. You better shut the fuck up now. You'd better.